Every single planting date on your Zone 5 calendar is wrong. Not slightly off, not a little early or a little late, wrong. Because those dates were calculated decades ago using weather data that no longer exists. And in 2026, thermal spring in Zone 5 is arriving a full week earlier than those old charts assume. That means every gardener still trusting May 1st as a safe date is already 7 days behind. 7 days in a cool season garden is the difference between a full harvest and a crop that bolts before you ever pick a single leaf. But here is what almost nobody is talking about. There is a number your garden produces every single day, a real number based on actual temperature, not a guess, not a chart from 1987. It is called a growing degree day, and once you understand it, you will never look at a planting calendar again. Stay with me because in the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you the exact number that tells you when your peas, lettuce, and carrots are actually ready to go in the ground. Not when some old book says so. Here is what a Zone 5 May actually looks like. Day 1, 68 degrees, warm, perfect, hopeful. Day 3, 39 degrees, frost warning at midnight. Day 7, 74 degrees, spinach starts to panic. This is not bad luck. This is Zone 5 spring, volatile, unpredictable, and completely ignored by every planting calendar ever printed. And that volatility has one victim: your cool season crops, peas that stall in a cold snap, lettuce that bolts in a sudden heat spike, carrots that sit in cold soil, doing absolutely nothing for 2 weeks. While you wonder what went wrong, the calendar told you May 1st was safe, but the calendar does not know what happened last Tuesday night. Your soil does. Here is the concept that changes everything. Think of your garden as a savings account, not for money, for heat. Every day the temperature rises above 50 degrees Fahrenheit, your garden makes a deposit. That deposit is called a growing degree day. A cold day deposits a little, a warm day deposits more, and your crops do not care what the date is. They only care about the total balance in that account. Peas need a specific balance before they thrive. Lettuce has its own number, carrots have theirs. Plant before the balance is high enough and the seed just sits there. Plant at the right balance and it moves fast. This is not theory. The United States Department of Agriculture has used this system for decades. Land-grant universities across the Midwest teach it, commercial farms run on it, and almost no home gardener in Zone 5 knows it exists. That changes right now. So let us talk about the 3 crops that define a Zone 5 May garden: peas, lettuce, carrots. Each one has a specific number, a heat balance that tells you exactly when to plant, when to expect results, and when to start your next round. Peas first. Peas are the earliest movers in Zone 5. They do not need much heat to germinate, but they need consistency. The base temperature for peas is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That means your garden starts making deposits toward your pea account. The moment daily temperatures clear 40 degrees, you need roughly 210 growing degree days before your first pea planting hits its stride. In most Zone 5 locations in 2026, that balance arrives somewhere between late April and the first week of May, not May 15th, not the date on your seed packet. When the account hits 210, your peas are moving. Here's the mistake most people make: they plant once, they wait, they harvest. Then there's nothing. 2 weeks of peas and then an empty trellis for the rest of the season. The fix is called the overlap trigger. The moment your first planting hits 210 growing degree days, you sow your second round immediately. Do not wait until the first crop finishes. Do not wait until you see pods. Sow at 210. That second planting will mature right as the first one slows down. Zero gap, continuous harvest. Show the 2 sowing dates side by side on screen here. Now, lettuce is the most temperature-sensitive crop in your May garden. It loves cool, it hates heat, and it has a hard limit. When your daily high crosses 70 degrees Fahrenheit consistently, lettuce starts bolting. That means it stops producing leaves and shoots up a flower stalk instead. Once that happens, the flavor turns bitter and the plant is finished. In Zone 5, that 70-degree threshold arrives fast, sometimes in a single week in May, so here's your lettuce window. You need roughly 500 growing degree days from base 40 for lettuce to reach full harvest size. But your real deadline is not 500 degrees. Your real deadline is the first week your forecast shows 3 or more days above 70 degrees. That is your red alert. If your lettuce is not close to harvest when that red alert hits, it will bolt before you pick a single full head. The solution is simple. Start lettuce earlier than you think. Use the heat savings account to track progress daily. And the moment you see that red alert forecast, harvest everything that is even close to ready. Do not wait for perfect heads. A slightly small lettuce you harvested beats a bolted one you lost. Show a close-up of a bolted lettuce stalk here so viewers recognize the sign. Now carrots. Carrots are the slowest accumulators in your May garden. They need soil temperature above 50 degrees Fahrenheit just to germinate reliably. In Zone 5, that soil temperature often does not arrive until the second week of May. Carrots need roughly 1,000 growing degree days from base 50 to reach full size. That is a long account to fill. This is why most Zone 5 gardeners sow carrots too late and then wonder why they are harvesting in August instead of July. The fix is to sow carrots the moment your soil thermometer reads 50 degrees consistently for 3 days in a row. Not the air temperature. The soil temperature, show a soil thermometer being pushed into the ground here. Do not guess measure. A basic soil thermometer costs less than $5 and it will save you weeks of lost harvest time every single season. And here is the carrot version of the overlap trigger. At 500 growing degree days into your first carrot sowing, start your second round. That keeps your carrot harvest running from mid-July all the way through early September without a single empty week. Now here is the part most gardening channels will never tell you. The Zone 5 planting rules you grew up with are based on climate data from the 1980s and 1990s. That data is 40 years old, and the climate in Zone 5 has shifted. A 2026 analysis of thermal accumulation data across the Midwest and Great Lakes region shows that growing degree days are now arriving roughly 7 to 10 days earlier than they did in 1990. That means your grandfather's May 1st rule is now an April 22nd reality in many parts of Zone 5. If you're still waiting for May 1st to feel safe, you are already behind by almost 2 weeks. Show a simple side-by-side graphic here. 1990 first GDD date versus 2026 first GDD date for Zone 5. This is not a political statement, this is not a debate, it is a number. And the number has moved, but here is where it gets interesting. Before apps existed, before USDA databases existed, before any of this was written down in a university textbook, farmers already knew how to read heat accumulation. They just used a different tool. They used plants. This method is called phenology. It is the study of biological events that repeat on a predictable heat schedule every single year. And the most reliable phenology signal in Zone 5 is one you have probably seen 100 times without knowing what it meant. The lilac bush. When lilac leaves are fully open and the size of a squirrel's ear, soil temperatures in Zone 5 have almost always crossed 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That is not folklore. That is a biological heat sensor that has been calibrated by nature over thousands of years. The lilac does not care what the calendar says. It responds to accumulated heat exactly like your crops do. Show a close-up of lilac leaves at the squirrel ear stage here. Old farmers did not call it growing degree days, but that is exactly what they were reading. Here's how the two systems connect. Lilac leaf out in Zone 5 typically corresponds to roughly 150 to 200 growing degree days above base 50. That is almost exactly the window when your pea sowing should begin. Your great-grandmother was not guessing when she planted after the lilacs leafed out. She was using a biological thermometer that was more accurate than any calendar ever printed. The difference between her and you is that you now have access to real-time growing degree day data from weather stations across your county. You can use both. Watch the lilac for inform with the data plant with confidence. And here's the part that will make you rethink everything. Most of the harvest gaps Zone 5 gardeners experience every May are not caused by bad weather. They are caused by a 1-week timing error, 1 week too late on the first sowing, 1 week too late on the overlap trigger, 1 week too late recognizing the lettuce red alert. 3 1-week errors add up to a month of empty harvests. The growing degree day system eliminates all 3 errors at once. You're no longer guessing, you're reading a number that your garden produces every single day. And that number tells you exactly where you are, exactly what is coming, and exactly when to act. There are free tools available right now that calculate your local growing degree day total automatically, every morning using your zip code. You do not need to do any math. You just need to know the trigger numbers. 210 for peas, 500 for lettuce red alert, 50 degrees soil temperature for carrots, 1,000 for full carrot maturity. Write those 4 numbers down right now. Those 4 numbers are the difference between a garden that produces continuously and a garden that leaves you waiting. So here is your complete Zone 5 May action plan. 3 steps. Start today. Step 1, get your number. Go to your phone right now, search your county name plus growing degree days. Most state extension services update this number daily for free. Bookmark that page. Check it every morning like you check the weather. That number is your garden's heartbeat. Step 2, know your 4 triggers. Write these down. Somewhere you will actually see them. 210, sow your first peas and set your overlap trigger. 500, red alert for lettuce. Harvest everything before the heat takes it. 3 consecutive days of 50-degree soil temperature, carrots go in the ground. Not before, not after. 1000, your first carrot sowing is at full maturity. Start your second round immediately. 4 numbers. That is the entire system. Step 3, watch one plant. Find the nearest lilac bush in your neighborhood. Watch it every few days starting in late April. The moment those leaves reach the size of a squirrel's ear, your soil is telling you something your phone cannot. Spring has arrived, not calendar spring, thermal spring. The real one, the one action you can take today. You do not need to wait for anything. Go outside right now and push a soil thermometer 3 inches into your garden bed. Write down the number. That single reading will tell you more about your garden's real condition than any planting chart ever could. If it reads below 50 degrees, you are in the preparation window. Your peas can go in, but your carrots need more time. If it reads above 50 degrees consistently, your heat savings account is open and every day is making a deposit. You're not behind. You are exactly where your garden says you are. Quick recap: calendar dates in Zone 5 are unreliable in 2026. Thermal spring is arriving earlier than old rules assumed. Growing degree days give you a real number every single day. That tells you exactly when your crops are ready to grow. Peas need 210. Use the overlap trigger to eliminate harvest gaps. Lettuce has a 70-degree red alert. Watch for it and harvest early rather than lose the whole crop. Carrots need soil temperature first. Measure it. Do not guess. And if you want a free biological backup system that has worked for thousands of years, watch the lilac. Your garden has been producing data every single day. You just did not know how to read it. Now you do. If this gave you something useful, subscribe and hit the bell. Next week, we are going inside the summer succession window, how to use the exact same growing degree day system to time your beans, cucumbers, and squash. So your Zone 5 garden keeps producing straight through September without a single empty week. That video goes up next week. Do not miss it.